everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. Hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you guys are doing well. If not, hopefully I can make your day a little bit brighter. It's fairly obvious what we're playing, if you did not see the title right in front of you. So this is the Stanley Parable, and I have the Ultra Deluxe Edition. So, what the whole situation? If you look on the computer, it's just like a loop of showing of what I'm doing. I don't just stuff. Okay, so crouch, move, look, pause, interact. Okay, narrator, and did turn on subtitles, but just in case. So I need some. Okay, well, I guess let's get started, because I know there's like multiple endings, so I might be doing multiple videos on it, just trying to get all the endings. So, and there's also a trophy that I found that is straight up called Super Go Outside, and apparently it's something where you don't play the game for 10 years. Like, you just don't play the game for like 10 years. I don't even know how I would manage that. It'd be like 10 years down the line, I'd make like a random community post if I'm still doing YouTube, which I want to be able to, where I'd just say I finally got that trophy. It'd be so weird. So, I don't know. There's like so many weird stuff to, oh, the end is never the end. Okay.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, I clicked something. Okay, L1 and L2 do the exact same thing. I hate Mondays, even though considering if he likes this job, and I don't know if he really hates Mondays, but that's what it seems like. Oh, I can click on the phone. Oh, okay. So I can't just, no, okay. Yeah, obviously just.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy? Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants...
I probably did!
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
How?
Perhaps 50 clicks will do it.
Oh my.
Almost
How many times are you
50
gonna...
clicks.
How many times are you gonna make me click this thing? Sorry, we're just probably gonna be sitting here for a minute because I'm curious about how long he's gonna continue to say stuff.
No. I'm still not feeling it. I want this trophy to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost.
Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to do that, huh? Just gonna kind of look around here, I guess. What's even on the computer? I don't think I can even see what's on the computer. Something's going on there, I don't know. Okay, not that way.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
This guy's gonna make me go back and forth for this. This guy... Bruh. Oh.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
This guy's horrible.
Now, back to door number 437.
Oh my. This guy's gonna make me go on a wild goose chase.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine. All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Oh my, you've got to be kidding me. Why am I doing this?
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk. Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416. We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
What is wrong with this guy?
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes!
Oh
We
my!
did it!
I got the trophy!
Wow, that felt amazing.
Wow.
Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
I got 2 trophies. I got the one for the click for door 430 5 times. Then I got another one that's called Get Your First Trophy, awarded for getting any of the other trophies as your first. Okay then. Alright. I guess we can move on. I'll come back for probably some others later. I just remembered that one and I just had to do something about it. I can't get in there. Kinda curious though about it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2
come
open
on.
doors, he entered the door on his left.
Do we listen to him? Or do we not listen to him? The choice. The choices. The choices. The choices. Do we listen to him? Or do we not listen to him? I don't know if it really affects it. I can't remember if it really does. Yeah, we'll go down the right way this time. Well, I mean the way he wants us to go this time, and then maybe like another time we'll go down that way. There's even a trophy, but it's just basically a speedrun trophy where you have to complete this
Yet there was not a single
in 4
person
minutes
here either.
and 20
Feeling a
something
wave of
seconds.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. Anything on these that... So you're... Okay. Alright.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I can't click on things like it's a keyboard, but...
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here. It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything.
Just to
At
mess
least
with
if
the
there was
narrator.
something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
What's that supposed to mean? I don't even know what that's supposed to... I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes, I am.
Standing around doing nothing? Why?
I don't know,
Please
and I
offer
don't
me
care.
some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
It's a broom closet. Why not? That's my
You
reasoning.
do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
It's gotta
If
be
I'd said
something.
Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
I'm going to click everything.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say,
Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite.
I hope your friends find this concerning.
No, for the sake, I guess I'm moving on.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really
Oh.
stupid.
Oh.
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Oh! Wow. Okay, that was unnecessary. Now,
Well, I've
now
come
I don't
to a
want
very
to.
definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed in front of your screen.
Meh.
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They
Not
have
at the
fallen prey
computer.
to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
I kind of want to just continue sitting here. Just a sec.
Second player. It's
No,
good to
no,
have
no,
you
no,
on
no,
board.
no.
I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Still the same
Coming
person,
to a
so you're in
staircase,
trouble.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
You know what? We'll save that for later, another time. I'm not feeling creepy things at the moment, and normally red lighting does not help with that at all. Where on earth am I? be rich? Is it a crime to commit crimes? Isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. What? Mirror ain't working. Don't even have feet. Can I flush the toilet or something? I don't know. Can I even interact with anything in here? I doubt it. It doesn't seem like somebody has any commentary for that. Why did it close? I don't know. Weird. Okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
That's right, I definitely couldn't have known this. Right? So we're just gonna...
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. Two, 8, 4, 5.
I think it's gonna get to a point where...
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself, and Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Trying to like input it on the keypad. It's like green on there. Ah. There we go. Yay, creepy elevator. It's taking me down.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Jeez.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
We're gonna go the way he wants us to for this time, like I done before, and then we're just gonna go be absolutely disobedient the next time.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh. Man, I could always just say no and go the other way.
Now the monitors jumped to life. Their true nature
Ooh, they have one
Each
fired.
bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
What was I? 437. Huh. $234 is being weird. It's a lot. 104 was fired. Oof. I mean, what's that one? It didn't even have a number, like up top there. I don't even know. No, we have like a little rectangle, so I can't exactly show you what one I'm talking
This
about.
mind
It's like the one
control
above number
facility,
1.
It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
It's like these big white buttons. That's 5, so where's number 4? And this is...
And when at last he found the source of the room's power... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself? Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand,
I figured I had to turn it on.
there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
I don't know
What's
if I can get rid of...
You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated?
I don't know if I
All
can
right,
even
I'm in
get
a good
away
mood.
from this.
You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
I don't know.
Dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley.
Jeez,
That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment you fade in until the moment I say,
I'm not surviving. Oh. I'm back here again. How long have I been going for? Okay, it might be...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
okay, we're gonna do the same thing then, but quickly.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
We're gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna actually... I'm not gonna apply that. I'm gonna press the off button.
There was not a single person here either.
Feeling so apparently with the Ultra Deluxe Edition it adds like more endings and stuff.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
So we're just gonna try and get through this quickly and get to that said ending.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Can I pressed the I pressed the code.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Dude, got issues. Yeah, there's probably gonna be multiple videos on this from me just trying to get different endings. Because I'm not sure entirely how many there are supposed to be, even with the Ultra Deluxe, so I'm not even
Stanley
entirely
walked straight
sure.
ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Is he gonna like tell me to? Apparently not. Oh. Oh. What's happening?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Oh.
Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Okay.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Beat the game. Complete the Stanley Parable. Just got that trophy. Okay. Considering I don't know how long, like if I went the full disobedient route, like went through the right door instead of the left, that whole etc. I don't know whether or not, I don't know how long that would take. So I don't want to, also don't want to make this video too long. I'm also just trying to figure out how long my video should be, and I'm just trying to figure out stuff like that, but you know, that whole thing. Trying to keep them around the same, stuff like that. But considering I don't know, I'm gonna edit here, and I'll come back later and we'll get more endings, since I did only get like 2 in this one, and we can come back and get more and figure out different things. So I guess also comment down below, let me know if there's some endings that you guys know of, or at least, well, know how to get to, or that are different, or stray off the path, you know, that whole thing. Comment down below, let me know what that, or comment down below, let me know what other games you want to see me play, what other map, like for instance, Fortnite maps, Roblox, different games that have like different kind of maps on it. If you have ones you want to see me play on those, let me comment down below, let me know. And I will see you guys next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, click that notification bell. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!